Unstoppable. I'm a Pasha with no brakes. I'm invincible. I win every single game. I'm so powerful. Unstoppable. I don't need batteries. I'm a Pasha with no brakes. I'm invincible. Okay, I'm hearing myself. Okay, good. I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. I put my armor on and show you that I am. I put my armor on and show you that I can. I'm unstoppable. I'm a pusher with no brakes. I'm invincible. I win every single game. I'm so confident. I'm so powerful. Hi, hello people. I see you, Priscilla. I see you, Chioma. Julia Charles, welcome. You love my green dress. Thank you, thank you. It's my color. Odufa Channel, how are you guys? Good day and welcome, welcome, welcome. It's day 16 of the Shift to Bigger Challenge. Welcome to today's session. I'm really happy that we are doing this. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yes, 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 yes. So welcome. Welcome, everyone. Let me see how many of you are live now. I know that we haven't begun early for some days now, so you're kind of like used to, I won't say really used to, but kind of used to coming late. And it's my fault. I admit it's my fault. Okay. All right, then. Let's see. Those of you who are live, please let your friends know we have started. Let them know we have started. Yes, we have started. 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 Okay. Okay, let me see. We have started, guys. Yeah, so it's 1 o'clock and I'm going to be sharing my screen in a moment. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, 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 ready? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's remove this. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Those of you who are live, how many of us do we have live? I'm trying to get you to please have time to log in and all of that so that we have a full room. Okay, but I'm going to share my screen now so that way, and I'm going to start recording, of course. Let me see. I'm not seeing comments yet. Okay, I'm seeing the comments now. Okay. Hi, and hi, Chioma. Hi, Julia. Yes, you're surprised to get a notification. Okay. I'm seeing the chats now. All right, then. So let's get this party started, shall we? Good. Recording in progress. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to day 16 of the Shift to Bigger Challenge. Welcome. I am really happy to be here today to share with you the phenomenal content I've prepared for you today, okay? So very quickly, I will share my screen with you. Hold on a bit. The screen is not coming up yet. Okay, I will share my screen with you and we will take it up from there. Are you ready? Ready to see, to have this process done and dusted? So presenters view, present, okay? Welcome everyone. Let me share my screen. Okay, we're good. I'm sharing in a moment, M-O-M-E-N-T. Yay! So welcome everyone to day 16 of this challenge. I want you to introduce, welcome yourself and then introduce yourself in the comments below. What's your name and what's your location? I want to see if we have new people on the program today. Let's see you. Now I need to remind you why we are here. We are here to transform our lives. We are here to design our magnificent lives. And we are here to shift into our bigger. And we understand that shifting into our bigger takes a stretch. It needs us to move out of our comfort zone. It needs us to, pay attention to what is happening around us and also within us. Okay, and we are here to do just that. And then who am I and why should we care? My name is Temi Ajibewa, aka the Electric Temi. My title here is a transformational coach. My purpose is to help visionaries step into their personal success. All right, my core values include knowledge, execution, love, and passion. Okay, knowledge, execution, love, and passion. And my core motivation in life are significance, freedom, and luxurious comfort. Now, what should you expect from this class? Expect transformational teachings, original content from my life experiences and successes and learnings. Expect practical content that you can execute on immediately. Expect to connect with your fellow sojourners, rub minds for growth. Also expect real answers to your questions so your learning can be complete. Also, you get daily tasks that is guaranteed that the guarantees you take action on your learning. Expect to encourage regular gifts to encourage you to stay active and follow through. Okay. Now, copyright, you do not have the permission to record or download this class. You can only share after you have sought and gotten my express permission. You have been told, you have been warned, okay? Now, how was yesterday for you? What was your biggest takeaway? We've had 15 days so far, and then today is day 16. Yesterday, we talked about forming your tactical team. Forming your tactical team. Who wants to share what they got from that session? Who wants to share what they got from that session? Like you really got something. Let me see you in the chat. Someone says, we move. What's that? Why are we moving? I didn't do my nails again. No, I couldn't yesterday. No, I had a call with the clients and the time was gone. It was gone. Like, I couldn't do it. You noticed, right? Yeah. Maybe today. Maybe today. Yes, that's okay. Okay. You were used to 7:45. Oh, really? Okay. All right, let's see. Mina is asking, how can she reach me? I'm interested in the boot camp and would love to talk to me about it. So Mina, I don't hold conversations when you want to join the boot camp. Okay. There is a link, and for every offer I make, I always share the link for you to sign up. Always. Okay. To join the boot camp, you must have seen the link or heard the link somewhere. In case you didn't, I'll share it again here. The link to sign up is www.thehighlypaidcoach.com. And actually today is the deadline to sign up. So if you want to sign up, go on that page, read what's on the page carefully, and make a decision to join us today. We had our onboarding call just about 2 hours ago. So when you join us today, you will get the link to watch the onboarding call. But the boot camp starts tomorrow. By tomorrow, we can't take on new students. Now, if you have questions, there's a phone number on the sales page, okay? You can speak to our customer service rep, Miss Lillian. She'll be happy to take any questions you have. I don't talk to people that want to sign up for the boot camp, okay? I only talk to people who want to register for my one-on-one coaching, right? So if I'm joining a group program or anything, I don't talk. So we have a customer support rep who, that's her job. She gets paid doing that. That way I am able to do my own job, okay? My own job is to deliver on whatever it is you have paid, to deliver on the coaching, okay? I hope that answers your question, Mina Ismaila. Okay, I see your names. Odishala from where, okay? So do we have first timers or first joiners here today? Let me see. Now, as you listen to me, engage in the chats, shout, type, when you have caught something that is for you specifically, when you catch an aha moment, when you catch an instruction, when you catch, when something I say resonates with you, all right, please share, just type electrified in the chat. Now, today I want to set your expectations. What do you want to get out of this session and the challenge as a whole? I always ask you to do this because it works. Okay, it works. You need to set your expectations if you want to receive something. Okay, so go ahead, put your request into the atmosphere, make a request. Just say, oh, what do I want to get from this session, from today's session? And this challenge as a whole, what do I want to get from it? Set your expectations. Shoma says, yes, they have the capacity and the willingness to do the job. Yes, so some of us, we put a bill on people without being sure that they can pay the bill. right? We put a bill on them thinking, they should be able to handle it. Sorry, not everyone can handle it. All right. So for as many of you have set your expectations and you've shared on what you hope to get from this program, I pray that you will get it and that your expectations will not be cut short. Amen. Amen. So I'm back to my slides to let you know that we are in session. Okay. Class is in session. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Okay, so our topic today is handling familiar enemies. Handling familiar enemies. Who do I mean as familiar enemies? These are people around you who know you, who you know, who love you sometimes or most times, but however, they are enemies of your bigger. They are enemies of your bigger. And when I mean enemies, I mean they are not supportive of your bigger. There is a level you want to hit. There is a goal you want to attain, but they are not in that room, in that space, in that head space with you. And so they resist you. Now, I've seen this happen with women a lot, where their husbands are the familiar enemy, their enemy, because there was a time I remember, and it was the first time it happened to me. I was working with a coaching client, and she had this goal to have a conversation on how women can be independent, how they can live off their husbands, how they can be their own woman. So this independence woman, alpha woman thingy, she was propagating it. And her reason was because she sees a lot of women who are dependent on their husbands, and then the husband dies and the woman is left without help. So she felt, she should be able to, speak to more women, train them, coach them on how to be independent. And we already mapped out her journey. She came to my live events. From there, she loved me. She's had a talk with me and she was ready to sign up in fact, she already signed up for the coaching. So during the initial conversation, I noticed that she began to draw back, when I gave her some tasks. So I'm like, what's happening? What's going on? Then she confessed to me that her husband had serious issues about her propagating the message of alpha woman. And this is a woman who has come up with the brand name, the brand colors, everything. She's been sharing posts. Then somehow she began to hold back when I asked her to do a proper launch. So I said, why? He said, according to him, that she'll be teaching women not to be humble to their husbands. He said, but I'm an alpha woman. I'm independent. I'm not proud to you, am I? She said, yes, maybe you are not, but the woman you will teach, they will misinterpret it. So apparently, this man is an elder in church, and I guess his leader, maybe his pastor, had seen what my client was doing online, social media, and had misinterpreted it and spoke to the man and said, tell your wife not to continue that message she's saying, because maybe it was his own wife that saw the message and showed her husband, who is the pastor, see so and person, see what she wrote about women, this. So the man was not comfortable, then told the husband, the elder, and then the elder spoke to his wife, who is my client. And then I said, no, you can convince him, show him your framework, show him your lessons, even when you said so and so. But the man would have none of it. they had that, I mean, they had to hold on the coaching for about 2 months or so. They had that back and forth until this woman had to drop the whole idea of alpha woman. She now went into another thing because she has expertise in is it import, export, trading. So she now went into that as a personal brand. And it was really painful, and so like earlier on, I think in 2018 or so, that was when I met this woman and we began to work together. So I could understand her, but again, it was, it was painful. Well, I could understand him, but it was painful that he did not see into the future as she did. So these people, like I said, familiar enemies, they are familiar with you. They know you, right? Guys, can you get more people into this room? Can you go and share the link to this session on the Telegram groups and so on and so forth? Do you guys receive emails? And I hope you have also liked this video and subscribed to my channel. This channel should enter 5K today now. How about those of you who have not subscribed? What's happening to you? What's your beef? What's your beef? Why are you beefing? Okay, so let's see. Okay, the likes are increasing now. No, it has not increased though. What's happening? Okay, I guess taking time for you guys to see it. Are you still seeing my slides? Anyway, okay, no, I've gone off my slides. So I'm taking, am I still sharing my slides? I thought I've stopped sharing my slides. What's happening? Oh, okay. I was not playing. Okay, good. All right, so we are good. All right, so it's basically, so these people are people that know you, like you, trust you. They are like your friends, sometimes your church members, your pastors, your parents, your siblings, and things like that, right? They are people who really know you, who are really familiar with you. And then sometimes there are people who know where you used to be. So it's not as if they're even so close to you, but they are familiar with the idea of you, perhaps who you used to be in the past. Do you see? Like they know who you used to be in the past. What now? Maybe they've bought from you at a time. Yes, they bought from you at a time, and and they know your story. So they come to you, for example, if they have issues, on your funnels, or your process, they come and send you a message. Or they say, give me discounts now. I've been with you all this while. They are familiar with you. Okay. So these are the people we call familiar enemies. I hope we are clear on that. Okay, so how do we handle these people? Okay, how do we handle them? Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to share my slides with you. Okay, the likes have not increased, or is it me that I'm not seeing the likes? That's not increased. What's happening? It's 11 likes and I'm seeing 27 people live. What's happening, guys? Hit the like button on the video. Okay, so let me share with you how you can handle these people. All right. The first thing you want to do is you want to accept these people. Accept these people for who they are. Okay, accept them for who they are. Don't let your first reaction be to change them or maybe even hating them. Don't do that. Okay, accept them for who they are. and try to understand from their own point of view, okay? Because the issue is what you cannot see, they may be able to see. So usually it is out of genuine love that they are antagonizing you, okay? So you want to be humble enough to review and say, what are you guys saying that I'm not saying? What's your reason? Sometimes it's just out of fear as well. So sometimes people project their fears on us. So they have tried something similar in the past. It did not work. All right. And so they are afraid that if they allow you to do the same thing, that you may end up failing like they have. So they could be responding, they could be responding to you or antagonizing you, out of primarily love, then fear that, oh, you would lose, or this or that. Usually it's that way, or most times it's just fear. Fear that when you become this, you won't be able to give them this. When you become that, you won't be able to, you won't be the same person they know you to be. So accept these people, accept them for who they are, and then try to understand from their point of view. Do you get? Let me see if I see the chats. Okay, good. So yes, accept them for who they are. Awesome. Then, who among my team members are on this call? Can I see your comments? If you're on my team and you're on this call, just type "I'm here." I want to see your comments as well. If you're on my team and you are here, type "I'm here" in the chats. I want to see you, then I want to see your comments like back to back every time I'm saying something. You're also participating on this call. All right, so accept them. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to do your best to educate them. Okay, work on educating them. So sometimes we just assume that people should know what we are going through, or that they should be able to manage what we are going through. They should be able to cope. What's their problem? They should be able to understand. But we don't know that our goals are ours only. We are the ones who really, really understands the extent of what we are trying to do. We are the only ones who get the gist. So you want to educate these people, like fully educate them to understand your goals. Okay, educate them to know what you went through, perhaps the education that you also had, what you went through to catch that vision. You remember when I was teaching you about vision, I said, once you catch the vision, begin to study it and study for it. That makes you a geek. It makes you a nerd about your vision, because you have now learned so much about the vision. However, the people you are talking to, they've not studied. They've not studied. So just like, or just as you have studied, and studied for the vision, you also need to educate those around you on that vision. Yes, you need to do that. So a lot of us assume that because something sounds good to us, it makes sense to us, therefore it makes sense to them. No, it won't. This live stream we are on, normally you are enjoying it. You are here, you're learning. It is giving you aha moments. And so when I share things here, you are able to catch, you're able to relate because you are receptive. When I say, oh, go and have this vision, go and do this assignment, you are able to do it because you are receptive and you have submitted your mind to listen to me, to learn from me, right? But these guys haven't. They haven't. So just as you studied and also studied for the vision, you also need to educate those around you on that vision. So spend time to educate, show them show them how you caught that vision. Show them why you are pursuing it. Okay, yes, that's part of the education because you caught all of that while you are being educated. Correct? You caught your why. You caught your intentions, your reasons, your motivation, you caught all those things while you were studying for the vision or studying the vision. Do the same thing with them. Have the conversations. And now, if these are people that are really familiar with you, you should know how to talk to them. So they're your husband, for example, you should know how they like to listen. You should know when they like to listen. You should know who they listen to. So if your pastor listens, if your husband listens to your pastors or your chief imam, try and get that person's buy-in so that they can talk to your husband for you. Try and get their parents buy-in if they listen to their parents, right? So understand the chain of command and then invest in educating those people. Okay, so educate them to know what you went through to catch the vision and why you are pursuing that vision. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Let me know in the chat. So there are three things you're educating them on. Educate them on what the vision is, what is the end goal. Educate them on what you went through to catch the vision. What was the process? When did it come to you? Maybe you had a dream. Or maybe you were at a live session. You remember I said that vision is caught, right? So which of those channels did your own vision come from? Can you think of it? So that process brings them in. All right. Okay. You are here. Who else is here? You're the only one here. Where's Favor? Okay. So Favor is not on the call. That's interesting. Ruth is not here as well. That's interesting. Yes, Chioma, very correct. Now, the third thing you want to do is do your best to grow with them. Like, bring them into your growth, what now? Your growth pathway or your growth, your personal developments. Yes. Bring them into your personal development journey. All right. Get them to come in to understand how you are growing, how you are thinking, and what is influencing your behavior. So bring them into your what? Your personal development journey. So grow with your people, grow with these familiar enemies. Now, how do you do this? You may wonder, right? You may listen to messages with them. So let's say they are on this call now. I mean, you have them around you. Put this thing on speaker. Let them hear. All right. I've had to try something before where I lied to my husband that, oh, there is a training I'm doing where they asked me to run a presentation at the end of the training, that there is a lesson I have to watch and I have to do a review. But I would need him to also listen to the lesson with me, and then he would ask me questions at the end of the session. So do you know what? He put on the armor of, oh, I want to help my wife. I want to support my wife, right? And so I put on the video, like a 2-hour video at night. We began to watch. My husband was taking notes. I was taking notes. And the idea is that lesson was for him. It was not for me. But as I was learning, teaching, and so on and so, when we're done, he was like, wow, that training was so powerful. What? No, I must implement what the teacher taught. I'm like, you Bawo, it's for me, Joe. Please just help me, Joe. He began to ask me questions. I would ask him questions. That week, my husband implemented what he learned from that book, from that video. By the time he asked me for my presentation, like, presentation, oh, interestingly, they now changed, they made it a group thing. So I just contributed my own to the group, and then the group is now presenting. That was a way, right? You can also try to pay for courses for them. You can try to enroll for programs using their email lists. So I did this particular one when Sir FG, Philadrotoye, ran this program, I think 3 years ago, something for men. I've forgotten what he called it, but he had himself, Larry Olushola, Steve Harris, Bankole, Jimmy, and I think maybe a handful of men who were married. And then they ran this program, and I enrolled my husband. It was $50. I paid for it. I used his email address. And honestly, till date, I don't know what they said in that class. All I did was ensuring that he showed up for I think it was a 2-day event, 2 or 3 day event. I even signed up his cousin. There's a guy who I'm very close to, like his younger brother. They talk a lot. The guy rubs off on my husband a lot. So I signed up the guy and my husband together, because I know that he's always listening to the guy a lot. He's in Canada now. So I enrolled both of them with my money, of course, and their email addresses. And that was how I don't know what they discussed, but there was a particular thing I had been nagging my husband over that was so painful to my heart that I had been struggling to get him to stop. After that session, my husband stopped behaving that particular way. Like, even now I'm thinking about it, I can't even believe it. Like, it was like the following day, my husband literally changed from that particular thing. And then he began to say, you are a queen. You are a queen. And the value of a king starts from his queen, because you are my jewel. You are you are the crown I wear. I mean, he began to say something like, are you for real? Are you for real? Apparently, it was what they taught in that class. And the way they said it, man to man, chest to chest, my husband could hear. I mean, as the thing caught him, So do your best to grow them. If possible, enroll them for programs that you believe can help them. Okay. Another time again was when I think I signed up for 2019. 2018, I traveled to London for my first international conference, and I went through the 5-day session, and my mind was blown. I'm like, what? This program with Tony Robbins, it was so good. And my fear was, if I listen to this thing, by the time I want to implement, it will be trouble for me at home. my husband will say, they have gone to change his wife. And that next time he will be very, reluctant to release me to travel like that again. So I'm like, what do I need to do? This guy needs to be here as well. He needs to hear these things. So that's, so luckily, when you are at the event, they allow you to pay for the next year, and you even get a discount. You can get 2 tickets for the price of 1. So I bought my tickets for the following year, and I bought 2 tickets. So for that particular event, I paid £1,000 for my own ticket to attend. By the time I was paying for my buying the one for the next year, right? I bought 2 tickets for that same £1,000. So when I got back to Nigeria, I'm like, babe, if you see this event, this is going next year, blah, blah, blah. So I managed myself all through since I came back in April, or was it June 2018, till the following year. I said, don't worry, you understand. I was trying to still teach. I remember going through the program workbook with him. I was saying, guy, something I come as a guy. I call my husband guy. Like, hey, guy, see, look at this. Look at this session. It was from here I was able to get my core values. It was from here I was able to get my motivation. I was just showing him, and it was like, I hear. So the following year I said, guess what, guy? I've bought ticket for you, and it's my birthday present to you, because it's April born. The event is April. I said, this is my gift to you. So what did my husband do? We attended together. And of course, I took care of this. So it was a gift to him. Took care of the tickets, flights, accommodation, like everything that we needed for that event. I paid through it all. Why? I knew I was investing into my future. Now, before then, my husband hated the guts of motivational speakers, coaches, anybody who's just out there online talking. He'd be like, nonsense. I want aspire to perspire. Like all this, he hated. If I told you the things I've suffered in his hands with my colleagues, with a fella, with a Steve Harris, a Jimmy Telway, a bank, the way he would be so against them. There was time he tore a book from one of them that I was reading. I'm like, what is that? People are doing what I do now. He said, no, those ones, they are different. You are different. I'm like, now so I'm different. How? Long story short, he attended the event, the 5-day event. It was my husband who bought the tickets for the next year. That day, as they were announcing the ticket for next year, so and so, my husband ran to the back of the hall and he went to go and buy the ticket for us to attend the following year. I'm telling you. And then I remember that day we got into the hotel, the last day, he just held my head like this in his hands. And then he kissed my forehead and he said, Temi, you are a life changer. You changed my life. And he began to cry. I began to cry too. Now, those experiences are better had. You can't talk about them. You can't be the one talking about them and saying things. You can't. You can't be the one just talking about it. All right? You have to get them in the room. Now, by the time he got into the room, he was able to see what I had been seeing, what I had been talking about all this while. So yes, you do your best to grow with them. Get them involved. As you are growing, get them to also come in. All right? So next thing is, if they begin to have issues, and if it is possible, okay, only if it is possible, maybe this kind of people, they are really obstinate, or you cannot really grow with them, okay? If you can, reduce time with them. So if impossible, to do all the above, with them, then reduce your time with them. Now, there is a lady who was in my church at Daystar. We were in the same unit together, right? We're in the media department, DMG. And this lady, I liked her, so I wanted to be close to her. So I think she met me in the unit, actually. Yeah, she was I knew when she was brought in. So I just liked her. I liked her younger sister too. So I was always close to her. Then we talk. But I realized that she always saw me as someone who was maybe a victim, someone who was below her, someone who should not be respected. I'm not sure it was a general disposition or if it was just me in particular. However, I noticed something. Whenever I am with her, whenever I leave her, I grow an inch shorter. Yes, I always felt reduced from, from who I was before I entered her presence. And so there was this person, this energy, she's always around me, making me feel small. So she would say, this is your powder, is not your color. Your lip gloss is too much. So I was always self-conscious around her. There was a day, I remember there was this day, I wore the unit's uniform. It was a black t-shirt with red. Daystar has red on it. So there was red design, red, logo, and a black jeans. I tucked in. I had this new belt that had this gold ring. I'm going to fine belt. And I had a new shoe. It was a black shoe that had some red designs as well on top of it. Then I remember, I was feeling so fly with myself. I entered the unit. We were having a unit meeting on a Saturday. And then she looked and said, Tammy, you're looking good today. Everything looks well, except this your belt. And this your belt spoiled this your looks. See fine shoes. Your belt that spoiled everything. And I'm like, what? Who is this? Immediately I felt so bad because everyone are like, Tammy, you're popping. What's happening? And I think I was already engaged to be married then. Like, was I? No, not yet. But I think I was already dating my husband then. So I think maybe I see me love. In between, guess who just came to the house? My husband. I just called his name now and he showed up. You are here to do what? To distract me. Oh yeah, as my lordship pleases. I'm live now. I'm live now. I began 44 minutes ago. Come and show your naughty face to them. Let them see you. Okay, so I think I was already engaged to my husband then or something. And so this lady just used the belt matter and she just messed me up. She messed me up that day. So since that moment, I began to feel conscious around her. Then the one she now did that I will never forget was, it was my engagement day, introduction day with my husband. I think we had an introduction in July, right? And we just finished the introduction. So I had a picture of myself and him. We wore this, we wore the same fabric, the same material, right? And then I put up, I changed the display on my BBM. I mean, if you remember BBM display picture, like your WhatsApp picture, So on BBM, then you could put your flyers, put your picture. So I updated my BBM status, my display status with a picture of both of us. Then I put on my status, I said, maybe the beginning of great things, intro down, maybe engagement to go or things like that. So, it was So celebrate the whole thing. And I remember having a couple of comments. Once you update your status, this thing, it will go and show on people's updates. It will even beep. There will be a red star button, right? And then people are telling me, oh, congrats. Tell me you are engaged. Congrats, this, that. I think she was also engaged, or maybe even engaged then too, yeah. Or maybe married. I can't even remember. And then, lo and behold, guess who was in my messages? And she said, Tammy, this your dress would have been so nice if you had used blue and not pink as the material. So what we had was, it was a 6-yard material. Till now, my husband always uses 4 yards or maybe 3.5 yards. And then I will have the rest and I will mix it with maybe a material. So I think we mixed it with the cotton material. No, it was a suede material. So so the dress was a blue and pink shade of cloth. The pink was very light, as in it was very few in the design, but it was majorly a green dress, a dark green dress. So my tailor, my aunt, felt like, oh, since there's a green and pink, just add this shade of pink to mix the cloth. And so we added a pink suede material, I think, as the top of the cloth. Then the Ankara was, the hand, it was a gown, and that was it. And so this person did not tell me congratulations. She did not, celebrate the actual thing with me, or that, oh, you look good, your husband is this, congrats, or pray like other people did. What she saw was what was wrong with my outfits. And that one just crushed me. You felt good all through the day that you're looking your best. That intro was a wow, you looked spank. And there's something that the cloth you are wearing is not good enough. Are you guys with me? And so I lost my energy, and then I knew that, I think maybe I told my husband also, maybe I complained to him also. And then I think he said, this person is not your friend. Stop calling her your friend. She's not your friend. And so I knew I had to start reducing time with her. You see? So I began to reduce time with her. So I stopped moving too close. So when I see her somewhere, she's there, I move to the next place. I stopped giving room to even hear her opinion. I think first I removed her from my BBM. Maybe I blocked her or something. So she stopped even being my friends on BBM. We stopped, I think I removed her number from my phone. I just cut off from her. I reduced time with her. Right? Now, that's something you can also do. So if you have cousins, sisters, friends, neighbors that are that way with you, energy-wise, reduce the time you spend with them. Feel very free. Okay, feel free to block them. Okay, feel free to block them off your social media if necessary. Right, so that they will not see you. Okay, so feel free to block them off your socials. That's my number 4. My number 5 way to deal with your familiar enemies is for you to build yourself to show them what a better life can look like. Okay, build yourself to show them what a better life can look like. Wait, guys. Sorry, guys. Did I join this meeting early? I just saw a notification that the meeting should start in 10 minutes. Wait, it seems the timing is messed up in my brain. Wait, this meeting was supposed to start what time? 2 o'clock. Oh my God. That should be 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Oh, I began 1 hour earlier. No wonder you guys were having issue talking about time zone. What happened to me? Okay, I was supposed to have a coaching call with a client. She was late by 40 minutes. And then I just assumed that the next class, my next thing was shifts to bigger. And I just began the meeting. Wow. My timer just went off now, telling me that upcoming events, shift to bigger challenge in 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh God, I am sorry. No one even called me to say, coach, it's not yet time. My team couldn't even say, coach, you're beginning early. I would have stopped the session and start when it is now time now. My husband also said that he wants to be, wow. It's not just kicking in my head when the reminder went off. So I came in 1 hour earlier. I am sorry. No one told me. My team members did not say anything. Oh my goodness. Oh God. So all my regular customers, they will now be coming after the session to be wondering that what happened. No one have not seen my regular people here. My regulars, they will catch the replay that you can add 1 hour for them. Oh, Julia. So I think you people, you are my real MVP. You are my constituency. You are the ones that, because you guys here are no, for you to even jump on while I was an hour earlier. But don't worry, tomorrow stays tomorrow. It's still 8 p.m. tomorrow. Right. I actually even have HPC bootcamp tomorrow. So I'll come here after the bootcamp. And it's going to be that way every day till Sunday. So I won't be too early tomorrow. Interestingly, I had the 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 3 hours before before shift to bigger. Wow. Anyway, so right. So build yourself to show them what a better life can look like. And so in this way, what I mean is that commit to your goals yourself. Commit to your plans. Let them see what a better life can look like. Let them see what your growth can look like. Let them see what is possible for them so that you begin to inspire them, right? You begin to do what you, so let your life be your phone is ringing. Babe, okay, no one. So let your light be a reflection of what can happen for them as well. So be committed to your own goals, be committed to your activities, to your commitments, to your promises, to sacrifices. Just stay consistent with your growth. They would see your life changing, and then they can begin to do this. Now, I always say that the best revenge is your results. The best revenge, the best revenge is your results. And I tell you that use the feedback of them saying, oh, you can't do it, or use their doubts. Yes, use their doubts as your fuel, to do it. Okay, and then of course, results cancels insults. Yep, result cancels insults. So use their doubts as your fuel. The best revenge you can have on anybody is to just show them your results. The best revenge, just show your results. As time goes on, they would see that, oh my goodness, there is a better way. If she's doing this thing every day, and getting these results. Maybe I too should try it. And now most men will, at first, they will attack you when you are doing something. Even though he's listening, I can say this. I remember there was this time when I began to do my affirmations. There was a particular day I had my affirmations on a sticker. You too. When I had it was doing like this to me. You too, take it. I remember there was this time I was at my affirmation on these stickers, stick-ons. I just wrote stuff. Then I pasted them. He's now laughing. I pasted them on my bed, on our bed, so that I could, wake up in the morning and see. I was trying to practice what I was learning, but I had skipped all the initial growing with them, growing with him, and all those things. So anyway, I was sticking all these things on my bed, and there was this morning, I don't know what was wrong with him. He just said that where I pasted the stickers, the stick-ons, that it was on his side of the bed. We had a headboard. Beds have headboards. So it was on the board. And he said that I should move it from the middle. I should move it to my side. That's I was this. And I'm like, what kind of enemy of progress is this one? Like, I want to just be seeing my vision, my goals, that I'm making $1 million this year, this. And the devil just entered him, and he began to say, no, I can't put it here. I should put it on my own side of the this. Even this I had on a mirror, we say, no, we should let this. He gave me issues. Eventually, I had to remove my stickers, or my sister. I removed my stickers. But guess what? At a point too, at night, I would listen to affirmations. I would, be listening, and he would be angry that that is all I do in the morning, in the evening. It's always he would talk. He would complain that that's all he hears in his house is million. I don't have go. It is million. I said, oh, okay. But again, remember something. I said, result was cancels insult. Did you hear his voice? Cancels insults. And then one day, by chance, after several pouring and moving up and down and talking and this, I saw my husband, though. He now has he did his own sticker too and put on the mirror. And I'm like, wait. What is going on here? Sticking things in this house is what I do. That is the issue that I have. Is my problem. When did you join my gang? He said, what do you mean? Move your own to one side, Gary. He began to do stick-ons. He began to listen to affirmations in the morning, at night. I remember him, all those, what's that one that you block your ears, down the headphones of my children. You will be listening to them in the morning. You will go out. Like when we even go out to take morning walks, you will be listening to books. We'll be having conversations. I'm like, hey, what is happening here? This guy used to beef me for listening to affirmation. Come and show your face so that they know that you are here. And if it's a lie, come and tell them. Is it a lie? You are what? You are dumb. He said he's not talking anymore. And apparently, I can't even say what fixed it, but it was his own exposures as well. He began to have his own role models. So not my kind of role models, Bob Proctor, Sadhguru. He began to listen to them going on. I remember the day Bob Proctor died, my husband was moved. And I'm like, the person don't even know. Now, wow. He said, no, he has come to see him as his friend, as his mentor, that he learns from him, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, interesting. You, motivational speaker, those that you hate, he said, they are this, they are that. So you can be listening to one of them. And it just shows you that. That's why I began with, I said, accept them. You remember that? Because it's a world view that they are speaking from. And most time it is love. They just want your attention, or it's out of fear that when you end up becoming that thing, who would you turn to be? Who would you become? Will they be able to handle you? Will they be able to handle your, in quotes, greatness or your success? Do you see? And so that was it. So he now became, even now, he's listening to some messages in the mornings as I'm doing my own, he's doing his own, as we are, like everybody is at me, is now, I'm not shy to share my goals with my husband, no matter how crazy they are, right? So I can go and come and say, CEO, I have this program I want to pay for. It's a crazy one. I can't even afford it. It will stretch me this way. It will stretch you this way. And my husband will not tell you it's too expensive or that you cannot afford it. No, you'll be thinking, okay, how can I contribute to it? So that's a far cry from the husband I married, right? He has also grown. He's not only my fan, he's also my AC. Like he deliberately, come and show your face. If you didn't do, let it be. You know, he like, I mean, people, he talks about me to people and he's so passionate. When he meets a young person, a woman, say, you should go and watch my wife. Go and watch her YouTube video. You will learn this, you will learn that. Somebody was even saying that they subscribed for one of my webinars. They were telling him that he was saying, yeah, yes, you should do it. You should go for it. Like, but it was a journey. I wish it was that smooth at the beginning. Right now, I am not sure what I can do that can make my husband being supportive. I'm not sure what I can do, but he is so giving. He is so, like, it gives me this sense of just fulfill your vision and we are good. What do you need to do? Of course, we still have our fight and our quarrel. Hey, you're doing this much. You're not cooking. You're not, we see that one is standard quarrel in our family, in our home. But we also try to manage that one because cooking is a problem for me, right? But to a large extent, you know, those kind of things are reduced because it's not someone I can reduce time with. You agree with me, right? Because normally I should be able to, if possible, you know, I should be able to reduce time from him. I wish I could just, I can be, please, husband for rent. I want to send him to your house, maybe for like 3 months. I should even be able to breathe in this house small. Okay. So if impossible to reduce time, you know, with these people, right, with them, I recommend that you let your results do the talking. Okay, let your results do the talking. Use their doubts to fuel to now do what you should do. Who is with me on that? Why are you raising your hand? Was I in the class with me? Okay. So if it's impossible to reduce time with them, just build yourself to show them what a better life can look like, what results can look like. You know, and my husband does not stop to tell me that how I inspire him. Like, if you've done it, I can also do it. That he says, in fact, he said that the way you achieve goals, you can make somebody feel like they don't have, like their life is even useless because pim, done it. And like, you know, like I was telling you yesterday that please stop calling me Tammy or calling me honey or calling me treasure. Call me auntie honey or auntie treasure or auntie baby because I'm not your mate. Why? I have my driver's license before, even though he's been driving. See, I haven't ever driven in Houston, ever in my life. But he's been driving for like the past 3-4 months and he's yet to go and fix his own, he's yet to kill us, which is good for you. Yes, he said that, they'll come and catch him. Yes, they will catch you. So that is why you should go and get that license, you know. So it's interesting how I am, but he's like, because he's seeing the result, he's seeing what is changing. He's like, no, tell me, if you showed me anything, you showed me how consistency pays. You've been on this same project, this same coaching for years. It shows me that if I also stay here, I mean, it's been a mutual growth. And I always say that I cannot imagine my life without my husband. The way he supports, the way he fuels the vision, but I would be lying to say that that was how we began. That wasn't. That was not how we began. Let me not share the story of how he threw my phone away and removed the battery of my phone. Oh, okay, no, I won't share that story. I won't share that story. But that was at the beginning, like the year one of me being, pastor of me pay and further data. So mo fin telephone mi lórúkọ bí 11 o'clock. Ó ní phone go do so phone mi sílẹ̀ lẹ́ni abẹ́ chair. Tí battery ẹ pín pẹ̀lú phone fúnra rẹ̀ ó rántí mọ́. Sure, I need the video proof. You know, and that was the big, but it's not where, you know, you want to stay. Especially when the person you are with, when they are lovely, they are phenomenal, they complete your life. The only issue is they are not seeing things the way you see them, or they are not in congruence with what you are seeing at this moment. So know that everything is temporary, okay? Most times, not every time, most times their POV is temporary, okay? Yes, most times the POV, so I'm going back to accepting them now, okay? So most times that POV, that point of view is temporary, and it just needs a bit of education, you know, a bit of patience, right? And I'm sure if you bring my husband to this stage now, and he tells you how he's been able to handle my own inadequacies, the plenty of them, you know, my own issues as well. He will also have his own strategies of how he's been able to, you know, get me to behave the way he would have loved, right? I hope this was helpful to someone. Then number 5 is build your tactical team who will deliver your goals to you. We discussed tactical team yesterday, correct? Oh, our people are now in the class. The room is now longer because it's now more rather because they are now in here. Sorry. The session began, in fact, not even 7, like 10 minutes to 7. I was even in early today. Like I was in ready for you guys. That, you know, I'm sorry that, you know, we began this later. So we began earlier, sorry, not later, earlier. So I'm trying to see. Who said I was changed? Okay. Oh no, I don't have any. Maybe my nails engagements, Sha. I'm going there. Where's Kafayat? Is she here now? Okay. Let me see your comments. And before I move on to the 6th thing you want to do to handle familiar enemies. Okay. Just that Bob is good, but he's too slow for her. But that's what my husband likes. He likes things done gentle. Me, I'm Tony Robbins, fire, let's shout. I'm a Cole's person. You can see the difference. He also listens to Brian Tracy and I think John Maxwell sometimes. But Saguru is his guy. Yeah, sorry, Wealth Gold. We began earlier. I was confused about the timing. Yeah, Afsa, sorry. Okay. Yes, so they ain't going nowhere. So you have to learn to live with them. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Choma, for your yes. Yes, so I hope so. Yes, 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 fantastic. Your husband is so aloof. I can imagine. But you know, aloof is actually more dangerous than even hatred. Indifference is worse than love or passion. That means the person doesn't even care. So this means you have more work to do. Now, somebody who hates you shows that they are even paying attention to you. And while paying attention to you, they may be converted. But somebody who is even just aloof, doesn't want to hear anything at all, is just indifferent. That person, you need to do extra work with them. Okay, so that's it. So build, number 6 is what? Build your tactical team who will deliver your goals to you, so that you have people who are still helping you achieve your goals. You remember the formation we gave you yesterday, right? From your goalkeeper to your defender, to your strikers, to your midfielders, right? You want to have those. That way, the burden is not only on you. And even though those around you are not supportive, right, you still want, you will have people who are supportive, people who feel, responsible for your success. People, so even though those around you may be not be giving you attention, you have people, you have a coach who is gingering you, who is cheering you on. You have a mentor who is showing you what is possible. You have teachers, you have accountability partners who are helping you to, to stay focused on the tasks, your daily tasks. Do you see? So the more of the familiar enemies you have around you, the more the need for you to build your tactical team, so that they can help you get results quickly, and your results will begin to show. Do you understand? The more familiar enemies you have around you, those who don't believe in you, those who don't support your vision, the more you need to build your tactical team fast. That way you don't feel overwhelmed, you don't feel unappreciated, you don't feel, on your own, you don't feel isolated on this bigger you're trying to achieve. Do you see? So it is really important for you to do what? For you to build your tactical team. And we taught this yesterday. I think the video is still on my page. I think, is it already on private? I'm not sure if it's already on private. I'll need to check. Let me see my channel, manage videos. Oh, it's already on private. Yes, so I've already put it on private some minutes ago before I began this. So, but of course, join the Team Nigeria membership experience. Okay, join team to be able to access all the previous videos and watch. Okay, so build your tactical team who will deliver your goals to you. It makes life bearable. It makes things easier. And I'm telling you this from a very personal point of view. That was how I was able to handle majority of lack of support. Now I have to be grateful. Right now, I have the best support system any woman can pray for. So beyond my husband, I have my parents, my dad, my mom. Once I go live on Facebook, my mom will join, right? My dad too would join and start sharing, right? My parents-in-law would always pray. So tell me, what's your plan? What's the goals for this quarter? They'll add it to their prayer list. I have sister-in-laws who respect me. you know, who take care, who consciously honor me, you know. So I don't have any issue, and it's no surprise how I'm able to flourish, you know, because my husband takes his job as a bridegroom very seriously, that I'm a bridegroom. You should flourish in my hands. You know, you should bloom with me. And so this basically just helps me. But tactical team was there even before everyone else understood what I was doing. Because hey, no matter how supportive my familiar or familiar friends are, they can't be the one to strike for me. They can't be the one to defend for me. They can't be the one to go keep for me. They can't be my midfielder. They can't be my collaborators. I still need other people, you know, to be able to hit my goals. And when the shit hits the fan, guess what? I have where I can call and cry and say, see, I tried to host this bootcamp or this challenge. It failed. What should I do? Now, in that scenario, there is nobody close to me who would understand why my my launch failed. My husband is not a launch expert. So my mother-in-law is not a sales guru, right? So I still need the actual people. So I can talk to somebody who is also running a campaign, right? Who is in a tactical team, like my collaborators, right? I can say, Toby, I tried this program, this launch, it did not work. I remember when Toby was telling me, I think in 2019, I had this product that was not selling. And I paid for his session. Let's talk. He said, Temi, this is a close niche. You can't hit your goal. Now, as at that time, Toby had done over $1 million in sales. So I knew he could help me. So he said, this product will be a tough sell in Nigeria, even though hit these numbers you're looking at, right? So he told me that rather pivot, sell something else at the front end. When they come in, sell this big one. But this product, this your coaching for coaches, is not a need in the Nigerian market. He said, do that or else take your market outside Nigeria. He was able to give me experiential help and knowledge, you know, and tactics I could deploy because he's in my shoes or he's been in my shoes. Do you see? So still build your tactical team who will deliver your goals to you no matter what. Number 7, and this is like the toughest of them all. It is very tough. When you've tried to do this, do that, and they are still not yielding, stop giving a damn. Stop, just stop. And the reason is because you will never be good enough for those who don't like you. You will never be enough for them. You will never be good enough for them. So there would always be people that have issues with you. So even if you change yourself to look like who they want, they said, oh, your hair is too short, make it long. You put on a wig. Some people say, the wig is colored, is black, tint it to yellow. You tint it to yellow. Say, yellow is too bright, make it gold. You say gold. This gold makes you look like a marigold. They will always have an issue. You will never be enough for those who don't like you. But you see those who like you, you will be their what? You will be their all in all. You know, I was sharing with you that my brother came into town some days ago, and he had an event in London. From the London event, he met a particular guy who was in his class in London, and the guy just fell in love with him. And the guy said, anywhere you go, I'll go with you. He said, really? My next stop is in Texas. I'm going to, is in US, you know, Atlanta, Texas, and then Dallas, Houston, and then, you know, in Texas, Houston, and Dallas. And the guy said, yes, I'll go with you. Within 24 hours, the guy booked his ticket, canceled his whole event, and was with us. and was with him to the US. The guy, I was like, what? And he kept saying that there's something SA has that he needs. That the day he had a first call with him, he was just writing. And the guy said, there are 10 books inside you. Now start producing. And he became a believer and a follower. Now, do we have people who hate SA in their millions that would just say, yeah, his own is too much, is this, is that? Like, they will really, really talk. But you see, those that he has been sent to, they can't get enough of him. But those that he hasn't been sent to, he's not enough for them. They feel like, oh, they cannot learn from him. That he's not enough for them in a nutshell. But those who he's been sent to, they can't get enough of him. So know this and know peace. Know this and know peace, that there will always be people. There will always be people who don't like you, nor support what you do, no matter what you do to please them. Oh, yes. No matter what you do to please them. Just take note that it is okay. It is okay to have haters, right? Even if they are your sisters. I was watching a movie yesterday, a season movie yesterday. I think it was something on, I think Royalty or something like that, right? And they were sisters, like siblings. And the lady just hated her so much that he pushed her over the balcony to die. He shot her like twice, but it was on a revolver. So he was testing that if she would die with the revolver twice. And they were siblings, related, like sisters together, raised together. So they will always. So it's okay to have haters, right? When you have done it all, when you have tried all means, okay, or when all means fails, or fail rather, all means fail, stop giving a damn. Stop it. Okay? Let people be comfortable with either loving you or hating you. Don't give you the option of just, they should love you. So those who love you should love to love you. And those who hate you should love to hate you too. They should be okay with it. All right? But you cannot say everyone must like you. You are not ice cream. You are not popcorn. You are not Father Christmas. Okay? You will always have haters. You're not ice cream, and you can't please everyone. Okay? Now, if you want to be in the business of pleasing everyone, you can go and become Father Christmas. Okay, you can become Father Christmas. Even Father Christmas, it's not even that they like him. Some people see hate Father Christmas for whatever reason they have. They think he's misleading children, that is not real. You know, right? So whatever is, so if you want to have able to like you, then don't be in business. You can't be in business. All right? So that's it. Let me know in the chats how you're feeling. I know this last one may have shaking you a bit. But let me know how you're feeling. How are you? How are you with this session so far? Let me know in the chats. How are you? How are you? Okay, let me see. Someone says, yeah, you can't serve everyone. Find the people you are sent to. Yes. My mom, my adopted mom. All right then. So welcome everyone. Mobolaji, you came in a little late. Well, not late. I came in earlier. I was here 1 hour earlier before our session. So we will end this quickly and have you go and watch the replay. Thank you, Yebingbe, and my regards to your daughter. So when, yes. Yes, because you are an amazing human being. Those who love you should love to love you. Those who hate you should love to hate you. So replay access will be on this page, within the next 24 hours. And you can also join the Temi Ajibewa membership experience to get unlimited access. Also, you can share the link with your friends to sign up for this challenge. They can still join the next 5 days, I believe. Today is day 16, so 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, 5 days, okay? Share with them at shiftstobigger.com and then say after me, I handle my familiar enemies with wisdom. I handle my familiar enemies with wisdom. Yes, please remember, they are not your enemies. They are just not friendly with your goals, with your vision, with your plans. So you literally have to, sell the idea to them over and over, but they are not your enemies because they love you, they are afraid of you and all of that. So your home plate today is review your familiar enemies and decide how you will treat them going forward. So make a decision. Some of them will need you to, maybe you have tried everything. Now stop giving a damn. Maybe that's their step. Some of them you need to educate them. For some, you need to reduce time with them. Some you need to invest in the relationship, right? Just know how will you treat your familiar enemies. You can do a list of 3, 4, the top 3 or top 5 enemies that you think you have to your goals, and then list out which of these strategies you will use with them. So remember to pay it forward. Do a post with 1 pic of yourself or the Shift to Bigger flyer, teaching your biggest takeaway from today's session, and quote me and the challenge as your source. Remember, use the hashtag. I really want to see you guys talk about today's session. I want to see it, guys. I want to see it. And you should do it without me talking about who won what. Okay? So go ahead and share. Help people to grow. They're not here, it's unfortunate, but they can still learn from you. Now, if you want to donate to our initiative, I'm so grateful that finally our foundation, we've completed registration for our foundation. We've been on it for the past 6 months, 6 or 7 months before I even left Nigeria. Yeah. So it's the Temi Ajibewa Foundation, right? So we are working on opening a bank account so you'll be able to send in your donations. And it's also under the it is controlling the Millionaire Housewife Initiative. That is a program on its own. The initiative is a program where we help stay-at-home moms to start their businesses and support them financially and things, and train them as well. Or if you want to gift me money, okay, for any reason, please pay to GT Bank 000499123 4991123. Sorry, 000499123 000499123. Temi Tokpe Ajibewa is a GT Bank. Now, if you want to pay in other currencies and put how much you want to do it, please go to bit.ly/pay Temi Ajibewa. Okay, you will see a link. It's a Stripe link. They will run the processes. Now, how many of you have taken the time to give us feedback? Let me see our feedback form. How many of you have taken the time to share feedback? By now, come on now, ladies. By now, we shouldn't be having this conversation about you giving us feedback. To be very honest, can we be honest? By now, we should have the feedback form brimming with feedback of the session. And because we usually use this session to, this your feedback to improve on ourselves, right? So far, we've gotten only, I think, maybe 20 responses, just 20. Yet we've had like 1,000, 1,517 of you watch the sessions. Are you saying that only 20 people are finding it interesting, or that they're finding it helpful? That's not so good. So I see your feedback. Let me see you. So guys, go ahead and share your feedback today. Okay, so I see your feedback. Blessing, Arome, Joyous, Okafo, Enemy, Isi, Shay, Ufoma, Irene, Ruth, Folaji, Oyebimpe, Rosemary, Obianoju, Ozo, Ene, Habibat, Omotolani, Shijola, Data Akman, Grace Supabia, Ebi Mere, Nwakaego, Favor Alafin, Chinyere Bishop Adigwe, Tando Joy, Georgine, Mary, Faith, Onwuka, Blessing, Chuku. I love it. Thank you for keeping just 20 of you. So your task for today, in fact, is to go and fill the feedback form. How about that? So let me take questions, right? Your task for today is to go and fill the feedback form. Now I will take questions. Can we do that? So how are you? Yes, so Esther said, as any someone I've known for over 9 years, few days ago, and I don't feel bad in doing that because I feel it's necessary. Fantastic. I once blocked my father because at a point I told him to stop sending me a particular message all the time, and then he didn't stop. So what did I do? I blocked him. And he was like, tell me this. I didn't, he didn't even know, actually, to be very honest. Okay, you didn't even know. Hold on. Hold on, please. Let me try to do something. Yeah, he didn't even know I blocked him. There was a time he just sent me a message, right? And he didn't deliver, right? So he was like, what's happening? I said, what do you mean? He said, he's sending me chats on WhatsApp, he's not delivering. He asking some questions. I don't have it. I'm like, oh, sorry. I blocked you. He said, you did? I said, yes, because I told you before I did. I asked you to stop sending a particular type of message to me, but you wouldn't. You kept, forwarding this message to me. And because I really like you, and of course I love you, I want to read your messages. When I see this chat, I always open your message, thinking that you have sent me something valuable. However, I'll be getting things I don't like that are messing up my brain, and so I had to block you. I had to block you. And so it was like, wow. I said, yes, but I told you before I did. But I said, Daddy, please stop sending this kind of messages to me, or else I'll block you. And he didn't stop. He kept assuming that I will continue. And I'm like, we don't have to WhatsApp chats for us to talk, right? We can talk over the phone. We can do SMS. Okay. So, we don't have to talk over the phone and talk on WhatsApp for us to see that, oh yes, you are learning from me and that you are keeping in touch. All right. So I blocked him. And then when I said that, he was like, wow. That means I was really, yeah, I mean my biological father now, not even my foster father, right? Not my adopted father. And so my dad stopped sending that stuff to me. So once it's more than, oh, thank you, well done, happy new month, he stopped sending those kind of messages. In fact, there was a day he made a mistake, and I said, Dad, He said, sorry that it was a mistake, that he didn't know. And immediately he retracted the message from our chats. Yes, that's how much boundaries you want to also have with your family. Well, that's just me. I may be a crazy person for doing that, but that's the extent I protect my energy. I protect my energy to that extent. And that's just me. Okay, so let me see if we have more questions. If I have more questions. Okay, let me see. No questions. Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, Hafsa said that I want to declare that this is my best session so far. Oh, can you imagine? That means you've been coming for how many 16 days. This is your best session so far. Why? How? Because Mr. Jibewa joined the session. Is that why? Or what? He didn't even join the session. So he refused to show his face. He's just flexing his handsome self. He said he has his notes. Come and show them your notes if it's true that you have your notes. Come and show your notes now. He said he has notes. You see his hand now. He wants to show his notes.
I read out notes.
Serious students.
I joined from.
You joined from where?
From number 5.
From number 5.
The topic of today's event is things to do to handle familiar enemies. Number 5 is
number 5
to show what a better you or life can look like. Commit to your goals.
Oh yeah, take it.
The best
take it. Don't be too loud. That's it. Matabana. Okay. Yeah, now so I wish. All right then. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. The new thing, not friendly with your goals. Okay. Yes, fantastic. The feedback link, that's the link. I think my team should put it in the chat. That's the link I shared with you just now when I talk about when I said give your feedback. This is the link. This bit dots this is it. This is the feedback link. Yeah, so bit.ly. So feedback at, this is the link, S2B -feedback, S2B/feedback. This is the link to give your feedback. Okay, this one here, this button here, this link here. Someone should please let me put it in the chat for her to see as well. So you're welcome. All right, is it fire prayers devotional? What do you mean? Julian. I missed the joke. Ajibiki, I've shared the link. Is it actually the link? Yeah. Is it fire prayer devotional? What do you mean? Okay. Let's see. All right. So all right then. So anything else? Any questions? I'm not seeing any questions here. Okay, what your dad sent you? No prayer devotional. No, I wish. So my dad is even a Muslim. Is an allergy, so he does not do prayer devotional. No, if it's prayer, Abba. My mom sends me prayer devotional. My auntie, every day. My mother-in-law, prayer devotional. No, it's not prayer devotional. It's all this gaslighting messages. The North is against the South. If you eat Indomie, you will die. There's a new type of fruit that I said, if it is newsworthy, trust me, I will hear it even before you do. If it's news, if it's the truth, I will hear it before you. I have a husband whose default home screen is news. He watches news. So all this that I refuse to watch. I haven't watched news in like 5 years minimum, but my husband will keep me abreast. So when something gets to my table and I now know maybe it's like a week later. I say, babe, did you hear what happened with her? They say, oh, since 2 days ago. I'll be like, oh, wow, me, I'm late to the news. I only hear news from those around me. I stopped personally. I stopped listening to the news. Just a personal decision. I may start tomorrow, but at a time, the news I was getting was, I checked my energy level. It was affecting me. You know, I think it was, in fact, during, what's it called? I think the last news I followed was the October 20 news. Is it October? Yeah, that one that we, like, what's it called now? 2020 news. What's that thing that happened? NSAS. You know, I fell into heavy depression at that period. I was also battling with some business failures. So I think that was the last time I can say I listened to news. But even before then, I had stopped listening to news. Even before then, long before then, I had stopped. Okay, so it's not devotionals. Everyone said today was awesome. Your testimony just made me want to do more with your hobbies. It's like I'm almost giving up, but today you gave me renewed hope to do more. Okay, so share to 50 people. Fantastic. Share with people. All right, so no questions. Then I think, okay, so Lady CKM has promised to share the link to the feedback form. Let everybody please, share and do that. So no questions, and I think, let me release you to go and rewatch this session, especially if you came late. And you can speed watch it, just click on the picture, on the video, click on the settings, that settings icon at the top, and then go to playback speed. It has normal, right? Increase it to like 1.5, maybe like 1.5 or 1.2. That's 1.2. It will increase my speed. That way you'll be able, so this is it. That way you'll be able to finish it faster, right? So let me try and play it for you. You'll see. So I don't feel bad in doing that because I feel it's necessary. Fantastic. I once blocked my father because at the point I told him to stop sending me a particular message. This is on 1.5. Oh. Now imagine if it was on normal, it's like been a bit slower, right? So you just increase the speed. That way you can watch quickly, all the time, and then you've done it in less than 1 hour. Okay, that's how you catch these things very fast. I've just taught you a hack now. Yeah, send me an offering for the hack I just showed you. All right, yeah, send me Levites offering. All right, thank you everyone for being here today. Tomorrow we'll talk about the network for wealth creation. Who are those you need, okay, to begin to make more money? I think there are 5 or 6 people I have outlined, the people who really helped me to reach certain income heights in life, and not just their names. I mean, it's about the role they played in my life that began to launch me into new realms of income. And I would then challenge you to go and start looking for those people, consciously look for them. I know some of you are in your cocoon, you don't go out. So I will add it to my notes tomorrow, where to find those people. Now you're giving me extra work to do. Some of you don't go out, you are elehas. I'll add it to my notes, where to find people like that. How about that? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Oh my God. All right then. So thank you everyone. You're welcome. I love you. It is disheartening and wearying to have one spouse not big against one's vision or not believe in one's dream. Wish we all get there someday. You will. So go and implement the 7 rules I've just given you now. Okay. And then let's see where it leads you to. I cannot wait to hear your feedback. I can't wait to hear your testimonies, right? I was encouraging my husband recently that he should write a book, about what it may take, or what it takes, or what it takes him to manage my greatness. You know, being married to, in quotes, a power woman or an alpha woman, what it takes. And that may just help, you know, a couple of men or young men out there. But he's still doing, they're enough celebrity in our house. You'll be doing that. But it's tough, I must tell you. It's tough on both sides, because with him too, I'm not up to par the way I should be. You know, I'm not putting in enough efforts, you know, but we get it. Tomorrow's session is the normal time. Don't worry. I'm sorry, today's own was just, it was just, I don't know what to call it. It was fortunate. It was very beautiful. I was just so anxious to come and teach, come and pour, to come and teach you guys. I didn't know that I was flying. I was begging. All right now, so don't forget, I love you. Please stay committed to finish what you started. 16 days down, 5 to go. Yay! God bless you. Bye-bye. 15 days down. Who is that? That was her ministry. Passion to always find fault. No. Tomorrow is same time, 8 p.m. I'm sorry for the delay or for the mix-up. 8 p.m. West African time. You know, I'm on CST time zone, so I got confused a bit today. So take care. Bye-bye.